I've been running for what feels like forever, and I still don't know when this race ends.
I feel like I'm going to be sick. My foot is in so much pain.
I'll give you a gap, well done.
I just signed up to one of the most brutal endurance events in the world, the Backyard Ultra. 6.7 kilometers on the hour, every hour, until just one person remains. Some of these events will go on for days, and I haven't been on a run in 2 weeks. So it was time to start training. All was going well, the mileage was going up, and I was even getting some hill training in.
I'm very sweaty.
But I had one minor issue. The lads' holiday had actually made it out of the group chat.
I'm in the middle of the Lake District. Training's going not very well, but anyway, we're getting some elevation in, so something's better than nothing.
A lot of football was played and a lot of runs were missed. But the one good thing about being in the Lake District for 4 days was that I got to walk up a lot of hills, because the course that I've signed up to does not look very nice. It's got 190 meters of elevation per loop, which is roughly equivalent to the height of a 60-story skyscraper every hour, making this officially the hardest backyard ultra in the UK. Yeah, I think I'm quite scared. It is Thursday the 25th of June and I've got 1 day until my backyard ultra. We've come to Sainsbury's to do a food shop. Let's go get some stuff. After some research, it's not hard to find that the most important part of an ultra marathon is fueling and hydration. Boop.
We are going straight to the carb section.
Elite ultramarathon runners such as this man right here often eat up to 80 grams of carbs per hour, so I will be picking up a lot of carbs. Cereal, squares, bars, and basically anything with a lot of sugar in it.
I'm literally going to buy like 5 litres of Coke, I think.
I'm hoping this helps me run really far, but I'm sorry if you're my dentist or my bank account.
So I've already spent £22 and I've only got this stuff. I've got a lot more to buy.
So I continued to fill up my basket with things that I probably didn't need and knocked over this sign.
Oh shit.
Oops.
Put it back. Sorry.
Okay, that is the food shop complete. I've got a lot of stuff. It cost me £53 and 12p. You'll never guess what I've got for lunch.
As it was the day before my race, the carb load was well underway, but I bet you didn't guess I was having 4 bags of plain Uncle Ben's rice. Yep, that's right, the entire 48 hours before my race I was just eating food like this. It wasn't very nice, but I was trying to replenish my glycogen stores. Basically, we eat lots of carbs so that our body is ready and has lots of energy to run really far.
The last grain. Oh my god, that was horrific. I feel so sick.
I'm still not even halfway through the amount of carbs that I've got to eat for the day. Oh dear.
After sitting on the sofa doing absolutely nothing for quite some time, I thought I would show you all the plan. Do you like my squiggly line? Yeah. Sorry, my handwriting's not very good. Each loop is 6.7 kilometers long with approximately 190 meters of elevation, which means I'm gonna go for a conservative 49 to 53 minutes every single loop. In terms of my food, I'm gonna be having 80 grams of carbs per hour, roughly, and a lot of fluids because it's going to be very hot and very, very humid. And in terms of what I'm doing in my rest stops, ignore the fact that I've had to redraw this about 5 times. This is me with my feet up on a chair. I'm gonna have my feet elevated and I'm gonna have the massage gun out resting. Because I will only have about 7 minutes to rest, every second is gonna count. Let's go have dinner.
I bet you can't guess what I'm having for dinner. Yeah, I bet you didn't guess half a kilo of plain pasta, did you?
Wow, this just looks so lovely. I can't wait to gobble this right up. I did salt the water at least, so hopefully, yeah, maybe it's got a little bit of flavour. If you think I'm crazy, then yeah, I don't know, you're probably right.
So I ate up my plain pasta, it was absolutely horrible, and all of a sudden, it was time for the big day. I shaved myself a race day tash to help me run further, had another bowl of pasta for breakfast, and then...
Okay, I think I'm ready. I've got all of my stuff here. I've got a bag of shoes. I've got about 6 pairs of shoes in here, and then I've got a whole bag of clothes. I just finished my pasta. It was absolutely horrible, but I think we're good to go. The only issue is, it's currently 3 o'clock. And the race doesn't start until 6.
So I just had 3 hours to doss about, really. I didn't do anything. I just thought about how far I was going to run and didn't come to any conclusions. But eventually, it was time to actually go to the race.
We've arrived. We're at the start line here. I don't really know how I feel. I think I feel a little bit nervous. Everyone here looks very prepared. I don't feel very prepared at all. Just registered. I've got my bib. I'm number 30, so let's see how we can do. I've got an hour and 10 minutes until kickoff. We've got a nice little spot in the barn, so we're gonna go sit down for a bit.
This is the place where I get to rest, so if I do a lap in 55 minutes, I get to sit down in this camping chair for 5 minutes. As the race was about to start, I started putting Vaseline everywhere. Yes, everywhere. It's important. If you don't know how a backyard ultra works, everyone gets a DNF coin who doesn't win, so I didn't bother looking at them much because I wasn't going to get one. Then it was time for the race briefing.
Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome to the Longbridge 100 Summer Backyard Ultra.
The rules were given as follows: run 6.7 kilometers every hour, have no aid on course, and if you are not in the start pen on the next hour, you are eliminated. Yeah, all these rules sounded pretty scary, but before I knew it, it was 6 o'clock and it was time to start running.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
I knew I wanted to go far, but I didn't know how far. We were off.
Alright, we are 1k in. We're just walking up a big hill. Feeling good so far, but we are only 1k in. This is my new friend. What's your name, mate?
Joe.
Little did Joe know what me and him were about to go through together.
So how far are you planning on running?
100 miles.
100 miles! He's going for 100 miles! There's absolutely no way I'm going to be keeping up with him, but I'll try my best.
And so with my mission to keep up with Joe for as long as possible, I kept plodding along. 100 miles seemed like quite a long way, but you never know. The course is a simple, dry trail with 2 turning points, both at the top of very big hills.
So many hills, man. We're currently walking up the second hill, 4 kilometers in to the first one.
And after you've walked up the massive hill to turning point 2, you've got to collect a token.
It's token time.
It's basically to say that you haven't cheated and you actually made it to the top of the hill.
There we go, yard 1. Get to keep these, apparently.
With my token in hand, I jogged down the hill to finish off loop 1. We were feeling good. And I came into the barn with a time of
Just under 50 minutes. Feeling good so far. I've just ate a lot of Doritos from this bag.
Crisps have a lot of salt in them and a lot of carbs in them. I need a lot of salt and a lot of carbs. Chili heat wave. Am I going to shit myself if I have these? Let's hope not.
I was still smiling, so all was okay for the minute. And all of a sudden, we were out on lap 2 with some Bercy pigs.
I've just found out, apparently I'm the youngest person here.
Which is pretty cool, considering there are over 50 people doing this race. Yes, I am only 21 years old. Oh, it's token time. Yep, lap 2 went smooth as butter, so I treated myself with some potatoes. Time to keep running.
Lap 3. How are you feeling, mate?
Unreal.
Unreal. I'm actually feeling okay. We're doing all right. The sun is starting to set though.
Although I was smiling, little did I know what was about to come. We got through lap 3 perfectly fine, but the darkness was coming. Collected my token and got down the hill exactly on pace, but lap 4 would be the last lap with light. It was 10 PM and it was time for a new challenge, sleep deprivation.
Okay, the headlights have come out. We are on lap 5, about halfway through. I'm eating Doritos still. Legs feel okay, but I'm struggling to see a little bit.
This is where things started to get serious. People started to drop out. Could I make it through the night?
How are we doing, Joe?
Top of the world, mate.
I think you're going to say that every time, aren't you? As Andy Glaze would say.
Smiley, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, that guy literally runs like 200 miles for fun, so I'm going to try and keep smiling, but I don't know how long it's going to last.
Can't really see anything. I'm going down a big hill.
Me and Joe were still together and we were actually exactly on plan. I'd now eaten the equivalent of a whole bag of pasta in carbs. My bowels were okay and so were my legs, surprisingly, but we were fast approaching midnight. Running a 6.7 kilometer lap once is quite nice, but running it for the 6th time was starting to get quite boring and quite hard to see.
That is lap 6. It's done 41 kilometers. We're almost at a marathon. And it's now almost midnight. I feel a bit tired now, I think. Legs are okay.
45 seconds!
Blimey.
Yes, that is the big guy in charge telling me I've got 45 seconds before I'm disqualified.
Stroop waffles this lap.
I've never actually tried a Stroop waffle, but it'll give me something to look forward to.
My Stroop waffle is soaking wet. We're halfway through lap 7. And the rain is here.
Yeah, the Stroop waffles were absolutely horrible. Maybe it's because they were from Sainsbury's, or maybe it's because I had just ran a marathon. The term marathon originated from a Greek town named Marathon when a battle was won and a messenger ran 42.2 kilometers to share the news. He then died of exhaustion. So I kept running, and I was now an ultramarathon runner.
I'm just thinking to myself, only 4 loops until it gets light again. Which doesn't seem like too many at the minute, so.
But as we got into the early hours of the morning, things suddenly changed.
I need the sun to come up. My legs feel okay, but I'm struggling to eat, I think.
Those street waffles were a bit much.
I found with the lack of sunlight, my appetite had dropped and so had my morale. So I set off for lap 8 and I decided it was time for a slightly quicker lap so I could lie down on my lovely bed. Yeah, I obviously didn't sleep at all, but 10 minutes of rest felt absolutely amazing. Setting off for lap 9, I felt better, but while I was well rested, the faster lap may have caused me some other issues. But for now, we keep running. The plan was going well. I still hadn't done a lap slower than 53 minutes. I was up to date on food again and all was okay.
61k, we're just coming in for loop number 9. It's pissing it down with rain and there's lightning.
But after 9 hours of running, things really started to go wrong.
My foot is very sore. It really, really hurts. 61k in, I'm eating a Marmite wrap. I've got my top off because I got very wet. Oh, this is a proper graveyard shift, man.
I think essentially my feet weren't ready for the amount of hills, and after going up and down them 9 times, I had quite a severe pain in the arch of my foot. But I changed my wet top and I had a secret weapon to hopefully make me feel better.
I've got some deep heat on my foot, and my foot is now very spicy.
I'd never tried this stuff before, but I needed a miracle to pull me out of this. Oh, and there was lightning. Brilliant. 3 AM and it was time to lock in, as they say, but spirits were not very high.
I'm halfway through my loop. This is bad. This is really bad. My foot is in so much pain. I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to do if this doesn't sort itself out.
Andy, I at least tried to keep smiling, okay?
67 kilometers.
Yeah, fully grown adult, by the way. My slowest lap yet by over a minute, but there was some hope.
We've made it back, and I have got a ball on my foot. It's not looking very good. I've got 3 minutes till the next lap, but summarize this lap. So there are positives.
Absolutely no positives about my cold potatoes, though. So we set off for lap 11. I started at 6 PM the day before, and
Guys, the sun's coming up. I don't believe it. Look at this. I can see again. I actually cannot believe my eyes. And my foot's feeling slightly better, but it's not feeling amazing.
for the first time in 6 hours, I was collecting my token and I could actually see the number on the box. I even got a couple good mornings from my fellow runners.
Morning. Morning.
But the best part of it all, so little people were left that I had a new spot in the barn and it was closer. So with a new day here, I completed lap 11 in a time of 51:57. The morale was definitely up across the course with all the runners saying hi to each other, and I came in on lap 12 just within the planned time at 52:54. But that also means that I had now ran 80 kilometers, which is 50 miles, which is a really long way.
We are 12 hours in. 80 kilometers, except my watch says that I've done 82 kilometers, so someone's lying to me. This is something I've actually never tried before, but I'm gonna get some pot noodles. Apparently they have hot and cold water, so I'll be able to heat them up. I always used to quite like pot noodles when I was younger. I used to be a little fat kid. Yeah, one of these has got 500 calories, 69 grams of carbs. No wonder people say these are bad for you. I've got a pot noodle. Tastes quite good. I came in pretty slow this lap, I'll be real.
And so I set off on lap number 13, and this really might be an unlucky number.
Legs are hurting, feet are hurting, everything's hurting. I've got a gel in my pocket, but I'm definitely slowing down quite a lot here. I'm not feeling very good.
The foot had gotten slightly better, but everything else had gotten worse. The field had now reduced to under 20 people and it was looking empty. Lap 13 was the first time I had officially dropped outside of my plan and it was all falling apart.
I'm not even going into my barn on this lap. I'm so cooked. I'm just sat on this wall. My quads hurt, my knees hurt, my back hurts. Calves hurt.
Can I get another lap? I don't know. I'm close to 100 kilometers, but I'm also very close to giving up. I walked up the first hill for the 14th time, the same as any other lap.
I feel so unwell. I'm not even a quarter of the way through. Lap 14. I won 100 kilometers. I'm at 92. I'm just walking. It's now 7:30 in the morning. I've been running since 6 PM yesterday. And I haven't slept at all. I've walked up this stupid hill 14 times now, and it doesn't get any easier.
I grabbed my token once again, but I was seriously running out of time. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. The race director blows his whistle 3 times to signify 3 minutes left. I was running as fast as I could, but it was not very fast. 2 whistles to say 2 minutes left.
Joe. Come on, Joe, keep it going. Go, go, go.
Let's go, buddy, let's
Go, go, Joe, go. Hey, ambulance is here.
I had made it in for loop number 14 with a minute and a half to spare, but could I get one more for 100 kilometers? This is possibly the worst that I've ever felt, but I did not want to quit, so I set off for lap number 15. Over 2,000 meters of elevation and 93 kilometers behind me.
We are out on lap number 15. I'm with Joe. How you feeling, mate?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good too.
Never felt
So,
better.
that's good. Guys, I'm absolutely cooked. Never felt so cooked in my life.
I had kept up with Joe for 15 hours, which was positive, so I kept running.
I feel so bad right now. Everything hurts. I'm at 97 kilometers. I've got to get to 100. I literally don't know if I can though.
Walked down some hills and walked very slowly up some hills. I tried my absolute best, but I eventually came in just short. But the total distance was still 100 kilometers and I came 14th.
I am absolutely cooked. I've got a little box of stuff. I get to keep all of my tokens from the race and I get a coin to say that I DNF'd in the bottom of here. I've also got a beer, so that will be good. Time to go home and go to bed, I think. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you later.